I'm Andy, the Mitsubishi guy from Showcase Mitsubishi. This is our generic video for a 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander GT. This one happens to have the touring package, so if you're looking at the standard Outlander GT, this one will have a few extra safety features on it, which I will go into detail a little bit later, but other than that, necessarily not talking about the color, you're looking at all the options and features and why you want an Outlander GT from Showcase Mitsubishi. A couple things I want to tell you about first and foremost. V6 car, 6-speed automatic transmission, 3,500 pound towing capacity, excellent fuel economy. Fuel economy on this car is rated around 20 in the city and 27 on the highway, and most of my customers report numbers much higher than that. The other thing I want to tell you is we are car shipping experts. If you're interested in this car, don't let the distance between you and I stand between you owning this car. We can make very affordable shipping arrangements to have this or any other car we have here shipped right to your doorstep, quickly, efficiently, safely, and most certainly affordably. All right, so here we go. Lots of great stuff to talk about. First of all, I love the LED lights that come on the front. Now we've also got LED, those are markers or driving lights. We have LED headlights that are inside the car and also adjustable up and down from inside the car. Even the fog lights on this car are LED. So the great part about LED is not only is the light incredible, but you've got durability and long-lasting light bulbs. These even outperform the HIDs, right? Love the red color, love the design, love the finish, 18-inch wheels, wheel arch moldings, power folding side view mirrors. These are heated side view mirrors. There's also a blind spot detection system built into this. We'll go into all that once we look at the inside of the car. We'll talk a little bit more. Body side moldings on this one. Everything else you see is all standard equipment. Fabulous, fabulous car. Mitsubishi Super All-Wheel Control is a four-wheel drive system to be reckoned with. In my opinion, the finest system out there. If you've ever had a chance to drive it, whether it's snowy, rainy, dry, whatever your driving conditions are, it creates safety. It's just that simple. And this car is a top safety pick plus. It is not the best rating, it is the very best rating, okay? Everybody talks about being a top safety pick. This is top safety pick plus. It's from A to A plus when you're talking about this car. Absolutely top notch. Now, the Mitsubishi Outlander comes with a fast key system. This is a proximity key, and as I'm showing it to you, you'll notice you have lock, unlock, power rear hatch, panic, and of course there's a key that pops out of the back in the event the car battery goes dead. But let me show you how this works. Key in your pocket, you walk up to the car. No, I've already locked the car. Push the button, doors are unlocked. It's just that easy. I can get into the car. When I get done doing what I have to do, push the button, lock the doors, and away we go. So here's the scenario, and I will put my information sheet into my back pocket as I'm doing this. You walk up to the car, your hands are folded, maybe it's even winter, you're wearing a winter coat, you got gloves, mittens, you don't want to go fumbling for a key. All you've got to do is turn with that key in your pocket, push the button right here, your door's unlocked, you can swing the door open, put your items in the car, close the door, lock the door, you're on your way. Now you can perform this function from either the two front doors and from the power rear hatch on this car, right? Amazing car. Once again, side view mirrors power folding, heated, and it's also part of our bird's eye view camera system, which I will demonstrate from inside the car too. But you can actually push a button on the inside of this car, and it appears that you can see all the way around the outside of the car as if you were, say, 20 feet above the car. Great for parking, safety, everything. There's a front camera, a back camera, two side cameras. You're covered. Absolutely incredible. Let's take a look at the inside. Now I'm going to turn the lights back off because I was showing off those LED driving lights. But on the driver's door, we're going to start with power windows, power locks, and I talked about those power heated side view mirrors. There's even a button over here that allows you to fold the mirrors in and out on demand, and there's also programming in the car so you can choose when those mirrors fold automatically, right? As I sit in the power driver's seat, and these are both heated seats, you'll find it's very, very comfortable, all right? Whether you're 5 feet tall or up to 6'8", we've had many customers buy these cars, a variety of people, variety of sizes, shapes, whatever it is, everybody claims the seating position is comfortable, great headroom, great legroom, and great visibility. All right, I'm going to close this door over here, and we'll kind of work our way from left to right. Now, there's so much technology on this car, I'm just giving you a light brush of a lot of the options and features in here. If you want some more specific information, specific questions about some of these fabulous features in this car, best thing to do is to give us a ring on the phone because some of these things are very time consuming and I'm just going to briefly touch on them, but we'll know all the details and we'll be glad to help you out. All right, as we go from left to right, one of the things down here that you can't see, there is a button to open the rear hatch, okay? So I can open up the rear hatch in this car powered by either this button right here, okay, the button on the rear hatch, or there's a button on that transmitter in my pocket. There's a knob over here, as I said, that rolls those headlights up and down. So if it's foggy, you can bring them down. If you're out on the back roads at night, you want the most headlight capability possible, you roll them up. Our steering column in this car is both tilt and it's telescopic. I also want to bring up that the steering wheel is now heated, which is fabulous on this package. Really, really nice. So if you live in a cold climate like we do, you'll really appreciate that. I'm going to lock it in place for just a minute where it is. I'm going to cover the two stalks. On the turn signal stalk, we have our automatic headlights and our fog light control. On our wiper stalk over here, we have our front and our rear wiper controls. Now, the front wipers are automatic rain sensing wipers. As I said, the headlights are automatic also, but once again, there are manual overrides for both. Rear wiper is also controlled right from here. Magnesium paddle shifter so that you can shift the 6-speed automatic transmission manually through gears 1 through 6 from right here if you want to. All right? Getting out to the face of the steering wheel, I mentioned the fact that it's heated. It's a really nice leather-wrapped steering wheel. On this side over here, we have our mode button. So you can go from AM to FM to satellite radio to anything else that you have hooked up to it, whether it's a Bluetooth connection or a USB connection. You can select through every single input available just by hitting mode. Volume goes up and down, presets left and right. This is our button right here for the camera. I'm going to scroll over to the on position for the key. It's probably going to take a minute for this to fire up, so while it does, I'll touch on some other things. Bluetooth system in this car. It's our Bluetooth Fuse system, all right? So you can wirelessly connect your phone to the stereo system on this car. I'll turn the radio down for a second. And you can stream whatever you have on that Bluetooth device wirelessly. There's also a USB connection, which connects to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So like I said, many, many choices. I'm going to go to the home position on this, and we'll go from there. We'll go over all that very shortly. Right? If I push this button right here, now you're looking out the front camera, and you can see that bird's eye view picture that we talked about, but it appears that you're looking all the way around the car. Now, if I switch the car to reverse, now we're going to see the backup camera right there. Now, there's also another setting here, and I'm going to go back into park, but if I push the button again, now I'm getting out the driver's side. And what that, the passenger side, and that's allowing you to see what you're doing if you're parallel parking. Amazing system, easy toggle. You'll find yourself using it more often than you think. Obviously, it's great for convenience, and it's certainly good for safety. So we've got all that going on. All right, coming back to our steering wheel. So we've got that button. We have our Bluetooth Fuse phone controls here, where we can answer a call, hang up a call, or initiate a call just by pushing one of these 3 buttons. Now, you can push and talk to the attendant, and you can either tell it to dial a number by stating a number, or you can say call and use somebody that's in your phone's address book. Very simple. When a call comes in, obviously it comes up on the screen, and it'll show you caller ID and everything else about it. As we move over to the right side of the wheel, we have our cruise control. And because this is the touring model, it has adaptive cruise control on it, which is radar-based. Okay? So the radar system will you can select the distance of near, medium, or far, and it will match speed with the car in front of you. As long as that car is going your speed or slower, you'll match speed with that car. If that car slows down further, so do you. If that car speeds up, you'll stay with it until it goes faster than you do. Or if you move out of the way, obviously you will resume your cruise control. Excellent, excellent system, and it also has the standard cruise control that you're used to. All right? This car also has forward collision mitigation, which is the automatic system that will apply the brakes when the system deems necessary if the driver isn't paying attention. It also has lane departure warning, which basically is camera-based, and it'll let you know if you're swerving out of your lane without using the turn signal. Amazing, amazing car. So we went over adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, and forward collision mitigation. This also has rear cross traffic alert, okay? So if you're backing out of a parking space and it sees a car coming from either side and you can't see them, it will alert you to that too. And that's really, really nice with some of the larger vehicles that sometimes you're parked around. Okay, moving past the cruise control, I mentioned push button start. Obviously, all we'd have to do with this key in our pocket, foot on the brake, touch the button, car starts up. These are some of your choices with our sound system in this car. Now, this is a Rockford Fosgate sound system, 710 watts with 9 speakers, including a 10-inch subwoofer. FM, AM, Bluetooth phone, iPod, apps, Sirius XM, okay, USB clock, all kinds of different things that you can do. But the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto means when you use a wired connection between your phone and this stereo, it basically becomes the screen of your phone. And you can talk to the system and tell it to navigate you to certain spots. It can do voice texting for you. It can do everything, and that's safety right there. That's allowing you to operate your mobile device, have it become your navigation system, and many other things, but making it completely hands-free and actually taking your phone out of your hands when you're in the car. Okay, I'm going to kick the lights on to parking light real quick so we can see some more of the instrumentation in here. As I get down a little bit lower, we have our dual zone climate control, which is either automatic or you can select manually what you want each side to be doing. We have a 12-volt power supply right there, master power switch for the rear hatch, override for the transmitter, so if the transmitter battery goes dead, you put it inside of there and the car will start. Heated steering wheel switch, and that is your blind spot detection system. You can turn it off right there. So it's got the lights that come on in the side view mirrors when someone's in your blind spot to let you know they're there. Double drink holder, automatic shifter right here. Once again, V6 3-liter, I want to say 227 horsepower, 3,500 pound towing capacity. Electric parking brake, super all-wheel control. As I said, one of the most advanced four-wheel drive systems you can get. All right, you can select all-wheel control eco. You can select normal. There's a snow and there's a lock mode. You can switch between those modes at any time, at any speed, traveling in any direction. Heated seat switches, center armrest goes up, tissue holder, shelf comes out, another 12-volt power supply, well-lit cargo area, dual USB connections. Once again, that's how you're going to connect to that Apple CarPlay Android Auto system right there. All right, great car, lots of safety, front airbags, side seat airbags, side curtain airbags, driver's side knee airbag, all the safety features you're looking for, automatic dimming rear view mirror, automatic high beams on this car, power glass sunroof. I can go on and on. As you're getting a trend here, this car literally has every button, bell, and whistle that you could want and 5 more that you never even thought of. Spacious glove compartment in here with owner's manual, of course. Amazingly nice car, okay? Top safety pick. I'm going to get my information sheet back out, and while the camera's strolling around a little bit, I'm just going to mention a few other things that you should probably know about if I haven't mentioned them. I told you about the 3-liter. I told you 6-speed automatic, LED headlights, LED fog lights, power folding side view mirrors, the windshield wiper de-icer. I didn't mention that yet. So when you turn on the defroster, you're also defrosting underneath your windshield wipers to prevent you from having to go out there and keep scraping the ice off them if you live in a terrible cold climate. Heated steering wheel, 7-inch smartphone link display with Apple CarPlay and Android Audio, Sirius XM satellite radio, 710-watt Rockford Fosgate system, dual USB ports, multi-view camera, auto-dimming rearview mirror, dual-zone climate control, even rear seat heater floor ducts in this car. As I flip over to my final bit of information, we talked about blind spot warning and rear cross traffic alert. There's also hill start assist on this car, ABS brakes, brake force distribution, and electronic brake force distribution, the electric parking brake we talked about, active stability control, traction control, and our rise body construction, which is a system of construction that basically says in the event of an accident, it's going to take the force of that impact and move it around the occupants versus through them. That system of manufacture has been so well received that both Volvo and Mercedes-Benz have purchased the right to use it on their cars, and their safety rating is also top notch. Now, because this is a touring car, you're going to get a couple extra features, and I want to tell you what those are. Forward collision mitigation we went over, lane departure warning we went over, adaptive cruise control we went over, and the automatic high beam we talked about. So that's a lot of that stuff in a nutshell. It is a top safety pick plus car. It is the highest safety rating available, right? Even the seatbelt shoulder strap height is adjustable, so it's not only comfortable, but it keeps you safe by crossing your chest area in exactly the spot it should. I'm going to turn this key back off. I'm going to make sure the lights are turned off. I'm going to show you the second row. Second row seat, you'll notice you sit up high in the back. It's called theater height seating. It means that we see well out the front and out the side windows. That is designed to prevent car sickness from the people that are riding in the back seat. This back seat not only slides forward and backward like a front seat does, it's also reclinable. All right, nice 60-40 split. Fold down rear armrest, double drink holders, child safety seat latch and tether system all the way across. Fabulous car. And it folds down super fast, super easy, and it's all flat. It's very simple. You pull 2 levers. Lever number 1 and lever number 2. And we're done. The seat's down. Now, it's a 7-passenger SUV. You'll notice the third seat is up right now. It's split 50-50, so you can really adjust your seating positions. And I'll take you to the back of the car, and I'll show you what it looks like. As we get back here, I mentioned to you power rear tailgate. I'm going to push the 1 button in the back. Presto chango, up we go. And keep in mind, there's a button on the dash. There's also a button on the transmitter where I can do this from. All right? Back seat will fold down. Headrest pop out. back seat folds down. You can get a good look inside this car, and I could do both sides if you want, but I'm kind of showing the versatility here because you can select these seating positions any way that suits your passenger and your cargo. So it's very, very flexible. Even our 10-inch subwoofer back here with lots of room to spare. But one of the things that I always hear about the Outlander is how spacious it is. So whatever your cargo might happen to be, I want you to know there's plenty of room inside of here for just that purpose. I'm going to close this rear hatch. I'm going to go over a little bit more safety. I haven't had a chance to even mention the warranty on this car yet, and I probably should have done that at the very front of the car. But keep in mind, as this is a Mitsubishi, you're going to get 10 years, 100,000 miles of powertrain warranty, 5 years, 60,000 miles of bumper to bumper, 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance, 8 years and 80,000 miles computer and catalytic converter, and 7 years, 100,000 miles anti-corrosion. Now, LED taillights in the back, backup camera, all the goodies that you'd want, and we install what's called a pulse system. And what that does is that will cause this third brake light up here to pulse 4 times before staying on solid. It's been shown in studies that if the trailing driver behind you has just 1 more second of notice that you're stopping, you are 90% less likely to be involved in a rear-end collision, all right? So with everybody driving around with their faces in their phones, anything you can do to alert the driver behind you that you're slowing down so that you don't become a victim of a distracted driver, this pulse system is going to work for you. We install it on all of our new cars. We really believe in it. Okay, so here we go. Let's cover the ground again. 2018 Outlander GT generic video. Once again, this may not be the color of the car you're looking for, but that's what we're going over. Options and features are the same. This is the touring package. We covered the touring features that are above and beyond in this car. Top Safety Pick Plus, V6 touring, trailer rating, 3,500 pounds. We have excellent rebates. We have 0% interest available. We have fabulous leases on this car, so whatever your path is for car driving, we've got the solution right here. We're experts at shipping cars all over the country, so if you want this car in your driveway, we can arrange to get it there. Financing securely can be done via our website, over the telephone, and certainly in person. Come in and take a test drive in this, and whatever questions you might happen to have, call us at Showcase Mitsubishi. Our phone number is 989-684-0500.